you are involved in the import or export of commodities, then you'll need to know about freight forwarders. What is a freight forwarder? That's a great question. Freight forwarders manage a wide range of services to help companies transport goods between countries. They can offer a wide range of services, including arranging transportation, handling customs paperwork, and more. When shipping goods overseas, working with a freight forwarder who understands the freight forwarding process is essential. This video will discuss how freight forwarders work and how they might be able to assist your business. What does a freight forwarder do? Freight forwarders specialize in the transportation of goods over international borders. They help companies arrange the best possible route for their cargo and ensure that it arrives safely and on time. Freight forwarders often provide additional services like customs clearance, warehousing, and insurance coverage, all of which can make your shipment process smoother and more efficient. In short, freight forwarders act as mediators between you and the carriers transporting your goods. The most significant advantage of using a freight forwarder is cost savings. Freight forwarders can usually negotiate better shipping rates than an individual business could on its own. Additionally, these professionals have extensive knowledge of the regulations governing global shipments. They can help you navigate the complex paperwork required to transport goods across borders. Finally, freight forwarders are experienced in dealing with different carriers. They can find the most reliable ones for your shipment and make sure everything arrives on time. When selecting a freight forwarder, it's essential to ensure they have experience handling shipments like yours. Working with an established company with good relationships with shipping carriers and other industry players is also beneficial. You should also consider their level of customer service. How quickly do they respond to queries? Are they transparent about their rates and fees? Interested in finding out how much logistics jobs pay? Check out our previous video. What is a good illustration of a freight forwarder? A good illustration of a freight forwarder is a company that helps you arrange for international shipments. They will ensure that the shipment arrives timely, complies with all regulations, and ensures that everything complies with customs requirements. Additionally, they can provide additional services such as warehousing and insurance coverage. Ultimately, freight forwarders are invaluable when it comes to shipping goods between countries safely and efficiently. The benefit of using a freight broker. Using a freight broker can be highly beneficial for your business. They are experts in the shipping industry and have strong relationships with carriers to get you the best rates possible. Plus, they know the regulations governing international shipments, so you won't need to be concerned about getting tangled up in bureaucracy or paperwork. And since they are experienced in dealing with different carriers, a freight forwarder will help ensure that your shipment arrives on schedule and safely. All this adds up to one thing: peace of mind for you. Why should you consider working with a freight broker for your next shipment? A freight broker is a professional logistics specialist who helps customers find the most cost-effective and efficient way to transport their goods between countries. They have strong relationships with carriers, allowing them to negotiate better rates for their clients. Additionally, they understand all regulations governing international shipping. Hence, you won't need to be concerned about being caught up in paperwork or bureaucracy when sending your cargo overseas. The primary advantage of using a freight forwarder is that it might assist you in saving time and resources in the long run. Because they are experts in the industry, brokers know how to get the best deals from different carriers, which can end up saving you hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars over time. Additionally, they can help you avoid costly delays and other issues that can arise when shipping goods across borders, making sure your shipments arrive on time and without a hitch. Speaking of shipments arriving on time, are you looking for a GPS provider? If so, there is one that not only provides GPS services but goes above and beyond to help track your shipment and ensure that it will get picked up and delivered on time. Continue on to learn more. Affiliate disclaimer: Frate Chain is supported by our viewers. When you purchase through links on our site, we may earn an affiliate commission that helps keep our website and its content. Thank you. Learn more. Motive is the perfect solution for ensuring your delivery goes off without a hitch. With their easy-to-use app, drivers can track hours and get an inspection report on their device. No more wasted time or stressed-out customers. Check out Motive today. If you want to learn more about Frate, check out our previous video. Responsibilities of freight brokers. The primary responsibility of a freight broker is to help customers find the most cost-effective and efficient way to transport goods between countries. They must have strong relationships with carriers to get their clients the best rates possible. Additionally, brokers must understand all regulations governing international shipping. This includes knowing what documents are needed for each shipment and ensuring that these documents are filled out correctly. Brokers also act as liaisons between their customers and carriers. They coordinate shipments, track shipments in transit, negotiate better rates on behalf of customers, handle any clearance of customs issues that arise during transit, and more. These tasks ensure that the goods arrive at their destination safely and on time. Freight forwarding around the world. Freight forwarding services are a vital part of the global trade industry. By working with a freight forwarder, companies can save time and money while ensuring that their goods arrive at their destination safely and on time. Freight forwarders typically ship freight and have strong relationships with carriers worldwide. They can often get better rates than what businesses could find on their own. The global freight forwarding over the past 10 years, the industry has been expanding substantially. It is mainly due to the increasing demand for international delivery, as many companies seek to expand into new markets. As such, there is a need for experienced professionals who understand all aspects of international delivery, from regulations to customs clearance and logistics. When your goods reach their final destination, the freight forwarder will work with local customs officials to clear them through customs and release them to the consignee. This process can take a couple of days or a few hours, based on the country and the regulations governing imports and exports. Freight forwarders play an essential role in this process, ensuring that shipments arrive on time and without complications while still keeping costs low. They coordinate with carriers worldwide to get customers the best rates possible and handle all paperwork necessary for smooth transaction. With their help, companies can easily transport goods anywhere worldwide without worrying about delays or other issues. Difference between a freight broker and a freight forwarder. In short, freight brokers act as intermediaries between customers and carriers. They negotiate rates on behalf of their clients, coordinate shipments, handle clearance of customs issues, track shipments in transit, and more. By contrast, freight forwarders are logistics specialists that help facilitate international shipments. They understand all regulations governing international transport and have strong relationships with carriers to make sure goods arrive safely and on time at their destination. International freight forwarders are logistics specialists who help companies transport goods between countries. They have strong relationships with carriers, allowing them to negotiate better rates for their clients. Additionally, they understand all regulations governing international shipping. Therefore, you wouldn't have to be bothered by paperwork or bureaucracy when sending your cargo overseas. A freight forwarder is a logistics specialist that provides services to help companies transport goods between countries. This can include arranging the necessary paperwork, booking carriers, and following up on shipments in transit. Freight forwarders understand all regulations governing international shipping. Thus, it would help if it reassured you about being lost in bureaucracy when sending your cargo overseas. Trucking companies are an integral part of the process of shipping cargo. The primary advantage of cooperating with a freight forwarder is that it can ultimately save you time and expense, as well as the assurance that your items are secure and will arrive safely and on schedule at their destination. Additionally, by having strong relationships with carriers worldwide, they can often get better rates than what you could find on your own. How to choose between a freight broker and a freight forwarder for your business? The solution to this inquiry is entirely dependent on your individual needs. A freight broker may be better if you are looking for the most cost-effective option. On the other hand, if you require assistance negotiating the difficulties of international shipping and want peace of mind that your goods will arrive at their destination safely and on time, working with a freight forwarder might be more suitable. Working with someone who understands your specific needs and can provide tailored solutions is essential. Whether you go with a freight forwarder or freight forwarder, make sure they are experienced in the industry and have strong relationships with carriers worldwide. Check out our previous video to learn more about other helpful services for your business. Final thoughts. A freight broker or forwarder can be a beneficial resource for businesses that send goods overseas. With their expertise in the shipping industry, they can help ensure that shipments are delivered safely and on time while negotiating better rates on behalf of their customers. Whether you're shipping small packages or large containers, a freight forwarder or freight forwarder can make sure your cargo arrives where it needs to go, quickly, effectively, and at the lowest possible cost. Be sure to do your research when selecting a provider, and remember, trust is essential. Good luck with your next shipment. Disclaimer: Freight Chain provides educational content only. It should not be taken as professional advice. You should always consult a freight shipping expert before making any decisions.